Hey everyone, welcome to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching Panchayat Season 2. This is Episode 8, the season finale. We made it. And, but right after this, we have Season 3 coming up. So if you've missed any of the previous episodes or the previous season, and you want to watch those along with us as well, then you can check the link out in the description below this video where I will have the playlist for you. And, just as a reminder, we have to cut these videos up. We can't show everything on YouTube. So if you want to catch the unedited version, then head over to our membership page by clicking the join button below this video where you can watch along with us. You will need your own copy, but it is available on Prime Video. And you can also, and through the membership, get early access to all the videos without waiting for them to come up in the schedule. If you like these videos and you want to see more videos like these, then be sure you are being notified by clicking that bell notification. And remember, like button par thappar maro.
Hopefully the snake is really, really gone.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's still all that beer left over. It seems like morning because he's just still getting dressed, it seems. Is he going to drink a beer in the morning? And a warm beer. Okay. Oof. I thought he was going to have one. I'm like, oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the event that they've been planning.
Mm-hmm.
Akan pot. Akan pot. Pot. Oh, is it Rinky's friend?
अरे चाचा 200 में क्या होगा? इसमें तो छोला समोसा भी नहीं आएगा।
Whoa.
चल 100 रुपए दे दे। अरे आरती में जरूरत पड़ेगा बेटा। इसको तो पैसे दिखने चाहिए।
Oh, how the tables turn. He was giving her money and then she's like, oh, here, take this.
अच्छा बेटा, अभी आ रहे हैं ना शाम को लौट के। ठीक है।
Is that Ravina? Remember that's who she said to her mom is calling?
राहुल उसने 2500 दिए हैं। दे दिए ना? मैंने आज देने वाला था, अभी फोन करके याद दिला देते हैं। वैसे प्रधान जी, आप कितना चंदा दे रहे हैं?
20,000.
चलते हैं।
Why is he getting... Is he wondering why nobody in the village knows that he donated that much?
और धीरे से उनको बता दो, पूरा गांव में फैलाओ। चलो, देखते हैं।
See what they should have said when they talked about...
सबसे चंदा ले रहे हैं, हम ही से नहीं ले रहे हैं। ससुरा कहाँ माजरा है?
Well, you don't talk to him. That's one reason. You don't want to interact with him. So it's like, okay, well.
I'm surprised because if the thing was going around that everyone earning money would pay $2,500 and then, like farmers or what did he say was 500.
Yeah.
And then, you would think when he made that announcement, they would say like, oh, and the Pradhanji is giving 20,000.
Yeah, you would
Like,
think so. Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense and it wouldn't sound like you're like putting it in people's face. But now if you call a meeting just to announce to everybody that you're doing a 20,000 donation, then I mean it could come off the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, Churel. The witch.
प्रधान आओ की मेहरारू हम लोग से जानबूझ के चंदा नहीं ले रहे हैं। अगर हम लोग चंदा नहीं देंगे तो अखंड कीर्तन में सम्मिलित भी नहीं होंगे।
Oh.
वह अपना माहौल बनाने का मौका।
अच्छा, इसलिए ये लोग ये अखंड कीर्तन करवा रहे हैं।
Oh, she's just putting that together.
आप लोग अपनी पर्सनल कैपेसिटी में कर रहे हो, मैडम ही बताया तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है।
सर, सब लोग आ गए हैं, मीटिंग शुरू ही करते हैं।
अरे आगे तू बेटा।
That's true. Mixing like business and personal work.
सचिव जी, आप बोलेगा तो लगेगा कि कोई निष्पक्ष आदमी बोल रहा है।
सही ना?
हाँ सही कह रहे हैं, हाँ।
Put him in a very tough situation.
अखंड कीर्तन के लिए 20,000 का चंदा की घोषणा करते हैं।
See, that didn't feel forced. It was a little. That felt.
प्रहलाद चंदा काहे नहीं ले रहे भाई?
अरे विकास तुमसे कहा तूने लिया नहीं क्या?
Oh,
तो अपनी तरफ से 3 दिन के लिए समियाना, कुर्सी, माइक और ट्यूबलाइट फ्री में देना चाहिए।
So how did they not see this? They should have seen that coming.
yeah.
Who didn't do the
कल विधायक को बुलाकर देखिए और कोशिश कीजिए कि सड़क बनवाने के बारे में कम से कम 2-4 बात ही बोल दें।
Maybe. Will he come?
नहीं नहीं, वो 3-4 दिन कीर्तन चलेगा, ना कुछ काम होगा ना पढ़ाई होगी, तो सोच रहा हूँ घर हो ही आता हूँ, फिर 3-4 महीने
Are we gonna meet his family?
एजेंट से शायद कल का टिकट मिल जाए।
Oh, it's clear. It's a sore subject. They're trying to be respectful of his feelings, though.
Yeah. Durian?
He brought a different. Here you go.
सीधे पॉइंट पे ही दुबे जी, क्या काम है?
I don't think he sprayed himself with perfume this time.
अरे सचिव जी,
अरे रिंकी,
Rinky. Oh, right. She was in the market too.
आप भी खा लीजिए ना एक समोसा।
Man, I'll never turn down a samosa. Oh, her friend knows what's up. She's like, come on.
कैसा है गणेश?
बढ़िया है।
चक्के वाली कुर्सी है या टूट गई?
वो बस पीठ टिकाने वाला थोड़ा ढीला हो गया है, बाकी तो सही है।
His poor chair. Like, oh, I can feel the tension.
On different levels.
और क्या, गांव में सब लोग प्रधान जी की बात सुनते हैं। कल देखिएगा आप जलवा पूरा, सब रहेंगे उधर कल। ऑल टाइट।
Don't overcommit.
आपका वो चूतिया सचिव नहीं दिखना चाहिए आसपास।
Oh, and he said a really bad word.
सचिव जी जो है ना बहुत बढ़िया आदमी है, आप गाली गलौज मत कीजिए, छोड़िए अभी सब बात को।
We should say, please let it go, shouldn't they?
पहले आपका वो चूतिया सचिव जो है,
Now your people are trying to do this to me too. Yeah.
ना ना विधायक जी, आप माननीय आदरणीय।
विधायक तो तुम हो।
ना ना विधायक
तुम हो विधायक।
नहीं विधायक
हम कहाँ हैं विधायक? विधायक तो तुम हो।
Man, this guy is so insecure with his own position.
बहुत हो गया। आगे ए भी अपशब्द कहा ना, तो हमसे बुरा कोई नहीं होगा।
Oh, dang. Chill, bro.
दो कौड़ी का फफूंदी आया है हमको राजनीति सिखाने के लिए। बोलने की तमीज नहीं है। जाओ, जाके घुस जाओ अपने दो कौड़ी के गांव में। अरे, सिक्योरिटी।
Oh, holy cow, dude. He's like one thing after another with him. Like, he just has no respect for anybody.
Yep.
I think the reason he was so upset with Abhishek.
हाँ लेके जाइए अपना कटहल और जहाँ डालना हो डाल लीजिएगा तेल लगा के।
विधायक जी यही कटहल डालें।
Oh,
अरे आई मीन अभी नहीं करते पर कर तो सकते ही हो, ऑफ कोर्स। फिर लूँगा समोसे वाली पार्टी।
I'm sure that just naturally flowed, but he, realizes it might be a backward way of thinking.
बाय।
बाय।
I don't think she appreciated that.
सुन तुम दोनों का कुछ चल रहा है क्या? ठीक है मत बता कुछ भी बोलती हो तुम
She knows.
पीछे 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 हाँ हाँ और पीछे बस वहीं रोक ली उतारी
House.
लगा रहे हो ऐसी जगह लगाओ जहाँ सबको दिखे वहाँ लगाओ
Tent house. Wow, he puts his own advertising, Pantu Tent House, right front and center. Of course.
हाँ मिले थे घर जाने का टिकट ले रहे थे
Man, I want a samosa so bad now.
साला ये कटहल धर के उसके माथा पे मार देना चाहिए था साले का रामखोर
Oh. Pradhanji has such a cute rage, though, I'm just gonna say. Like,
उसको सचिव जी के वो भी याद रखेगा हाँ पिछली बार का और इस आज का दोनों बदला ले लिया हम उससे अच्छा हाँ
oh, he's like trying not to smile.
हमारा भी इज्जत नहीं कर रहा साला
कोई बात ठीक कोई आप शांत हो जाइए
समझता क्या है वो
ना बीपी क्यों बढ़ा रहे हो किसी आदमी को बैठो बस
Yeah. Blood pressure spiking, man.
Yeah.
अभिषेक सर विधायक के चलते जा रहे थे ना घर आप विधायक तो आ नहीं रहा है मत जाइए सर
He already got his ticket.
टिकट हो गया
ये
दीजिए
ये इधर ही
Gonna rip it up.
No, he wouldn't do that.
ये तो सच में कंफर्म हो गया ये फाड़ दे
Yeah. Oh.
3 दिन बाद का करवा देंगे ना फर्स्ट एसी का
2 बियर के साथ एकदम कंफर्म टिकट मिलेगा बियर है कि निपटा दिए
दिन दहाड़ है
एक हो ही सकता है और प्रधान जी एक तो चल ही सकता है
तुमको साला मौका चाहिए बस बहुत खत्म ही करते हैं अच्छा देखा
Oh boy.
Warm beer.
Oh. Warm beer, that's so
Yeah.
bad. Oh.
हम राहुल पांडे पापा बोल रहे हैं
No.
Oh no.
Oh. He was in the army.
पंचायत ऑफिस में ही पूछ कर देखते हैं
Oh, that is horrible, man. Oh, that is so horrible. And his wife, too, is for multiple years, and now he's alone.
Of course, now the MLA wants to come because there's military thing.
खूब मिले लेकिन कब तक बाहर रहे
I'm sure he traded all to have his son back, though. Oh, don't tell me it's the MLA guy.
काहे रास्ता रोक रहे हैं आप लोग
आप वापस लौटिए घूमिए आप निकल जाइए यहाँ से घुमाइए गाड़ी
क्या घुमाए गाड़ी में विधायक जी बैठे हैं
They don't want you here.
इस 2 कौड़ी के गांव की प्रधान है ये और राहुल इस 2 कौड़ी के गांव के 2 कौड़ी के उप प्रधान का बेटा था
And the foul language you used with him.
लिए भले ही फन लगता विधायक जी लेकिन अच्छे बर्ताव वाला इंसान बनने के लिए फन नहीं लगता
Yeah.
100%.
देख क्या रहे हैं निकलिए इधर से
Horrible person.
अरे छोटा ट्रांसफर कर उसका
अभी करवाते हैं
What? Oh. I wonder what it would take. Like, what sort of qualifications you need to run in an election against that guy. I hope that, he can be with his friends during this because, he already had a big drinking thing before.
और आज के अकेलेपन में जमीन आसमान का अंतर होगा। सांत्वना देने को पूरी दुनिया होगी, लेकिन अपना परिवार।
Yeah, I was hoping they'd show up for him. Yeah, get him a nice meal. Be with some friends, and they're like family to him now, I think. Yeah. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Not in this. Like I mean, it's very emotional. That guy had it rough, and he was one of the more jollier ones too through the whole season. Just seeing someone like that go through this, and losing his wife must have been really tough. But then he had his son there,
and obviously he loved his son a whole lot because their interactions and
And they brought his son here, like in this season, to show us that relationship, and then they gut punch us so hard, like, oh dang you writers. But he's got family, and the name of the episode, family, and and I think it's more like, yeah, you have family. People around you become family that you're close with, and they're there for you.
Strong things going through this one. It's kind of taken a little dark turn. Not only the loss of the director's son, but and also the deputy's son, but also then the darkness of the LM.
The ML,
The ML.
Dude, he's dark, man. He's like a full-blown villain.
Yeah.
And he has this thing out, and I think one of the reasons he is so against the secretary, Abhishek, is because he told him common sense, and he made him look like a fool, and because everybody was thinking it, but nobody said it out loud. Dude, you should have just told him. But nobody said it out loud except for him, and then he's probably feeling embarrassed because, of course,
Right.
And so for someone like that to feel embarrassed, he's going to get upset with whoever made him feel like that.
Right.
So he has this vendetta against him. So I
Right.
guess season 3 is going to be about the transfer papers, I'm going to guess, and about him being transferred to another location.
But at the same time, I think I just think that there's going to be a real twist as the village kind of does this turnaround, and I don't know. I'm just feeling that there's going to be some sort of. I think this is going to be maybe a situation of driving them all together. They're going to stand behind, because she really stood up to him.
Who is she?
The actual, the legit Prajanji.
At the window.
At the window.
Car. Yeah, for sure.
And I think that this was a lot about politics, And I think that this is really coming to full circle. I mean, the secretary himself is part of the political system. I think that there's going to be a lot of stuff coming together. So it's taken this really dark turn. And
well, we'll see.
see.
I mean, it still has charm. Like this episode still had a lot of charm.
Yeah.
And I think the way it was able to get so emotional is because it's real and grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
well, the fact that they ripped up his tickets to make him stay.
and he liked that.
Yeah.
And seeing how Pradhan got so into it.
Yeah.
But again, he really didn't, like, he needed the other two to start first. Because that's why I think the Pradhanji, he's not, Dubey, he's not so much of a leader. No. I don't really see him as a leader because he needs other people to take a step forward, and then that will bolster his basically courage, because it first took Vikas to step up, and he was the first one to say, look, he's actually a really good guy, like try to just let it go. And then the deputy as well, he came in and said, yeah, man, he is a good guy, please, that's enough, let it go. And then after that, it's just even more and more and more. And then finally, he jumped in. Right. So, and we've seen that time and time again where he hasn't been, like, again, with the microphone, telling people not to use the fields openly, you know, to defecating in the fields. He didn't take that step forward. A leader would have taken the mic and said, look, I'll do it myself. But we've seen time and time again where he's a good guy, and he has good intentions for everybody in the village, for sure. But I just don't see him as a leader. And
I think perhaps because in the very first season, didn't they talk about he had been the Pradhan for like a long time?
Well, I don't know how long, but he was before, and then they required a lady, so then it was his wife that stepped forward.
And so I think perhaps maybe he just got a little lax. And
I know it's a quality. I really think it's a quality. You don't lose the leadership position. If anything, you gain more and more confidence the longer you are a Pradhan. Like if you are the Pradhanji for that many years, you should have this kind of leadership role. You should build into it if you had that trait.
I get
it.
I
don't see you losing the trait of being a leader. The longer you are a leader, you don't lose that.
Well, if the people lose faith in you or
no,
trust
then
in
that's
you.
when you need to be a leader even more. Right. You know, like even if they lose faith in you, it doesn't stop you from having the trait of being a leader. Well, yeah, you get voted out. Yeah. But no, I don't see that. I just don't see him. I think people just know him, know he's a good guy, and that's why they vote for him, and that's why he's been in this position. But yeah, so although I think he would be a better Pradhanji than the other guy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, than Banrakas. So, but I just don't see
Banrakas's wife too. She's
scary.
She's even worse. She's even worse, I think.
But I think that his wife could be that leader.
Yeah,
so I really think that she has the leadership skills, like how she took control of the situation. She went up to the car and talked to the guy like in the leadership role, like full on.
And she was on it right away. She's like, stand in front of the, block him.
She's a leader. I think she is a genuine leader, and I think maybe as the series continues, hopefully we'll see her take more of these leadership roles as she's given the chance.
Right.
And even when, like, they made that comparison, right, earlier on in the season when they were talking about making the deal for the bricks. So they're like, yeah, but you made a deal for 280. And he's like, I did? And they're like, yeah, you yourself went below 300. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess I did. So they brought in his wife because she's the one that can stand fast and know that she's not going to go under 300 because she's like, this is the job, and I'm going to do the job. So she didn't even give in. So it even showed earlier on in this season that she was a better leader than he is because she can do those things.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see how this plays out in the next season.
Yes.
So I'm very interested, and I'm glad that we don't have to wait an entire year to watch the next season, or at least however long that gap was between season 2 and season 3. Because honestly, I need another episode with that cheer, fun, silliness.
That's what I was going to
this
say.
episode.
Yeah,
so
after
hopefully,
this one was a little bit of a downer.
yeah, so hopefully episode 1 brings back some of that. Now, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be this emotional stuff. Like that's the beautiful thing about the series, is it can bring some of the lightheartedness and jolliness, but then it also can get you to feel things as well. And then it has a way of wrapping it back up into like a nice present for you. So, whew. All right, guys, let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. And, as it is the end of season 2, let's rate season 2 out of 10 Panipuris. How many would you give this the whole season?
I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I will as well. I don't know if I would have given it a 9 before this episode, because, like a lot of these episodes were fun. I loved them. But the gravity that this final episode took, I think, is what pushed it into the 9 realm for me as well. So that's our rating. That's how I felt. That's how,
Yeah.
Cool. So, all right. And guys, season 3 will be coming out as well. We will be watching it right after this. So if you want to be notified when those episodes drop, be sure to hit that bell notification, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.